Hey, how's it going, GB? Hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, you got your vest? Are you liking it? You like it? Happy with it? Oh, you're wearing it right now? Nice. Nice, nice. Oh, is it that comfortable? Hell yeah. That I would say that's a win. Very nice, very nice. What's the plan? We're just gonna get into videos since I'm a little late, so just giving him. I'm getting all my stuff set up now for it. Then we'll get started. Janosaurus, how's it going? You finally catch a stream, yay! Well, I'm glad you can make it. I'm just getting all my videos and stuff set up here. You're still thinking about the Lewis, the shower boy from yesterday? Bro, that was... I still can't believe that he got such like a light sentence. All right. I think I have myself organized. I think so. Possibly. I double check my notepad. You're still thinking, plus that 12-year-old had me laughing even today. Oh my gosh. Gosh, I know part of it's not her fault, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know. Children make me cringe sometimes. It's it's probably a good thing that I don't have kids. Not that my kid would act like that ever, but I don't know. Kids can be kind of cringy, unfortunately. Yeah, fix my blanket. All right. Try and get my life together here. So this video was posted just a little while ago, but I thought it was kind of crazy though. I feel like this one's kind of crazy. You got the snacks and coffee ready? Yes. Yes. What kind of snacks did you bring? But I just figured this one seems so wild that I just gotta watch it. It's crazy. It's just craziness. Let me bump bump. I got the Monster and Gamer Subs ready. Hell yeah. What flavors? What flavors are we working with? This is not like our usual type of video, but this one just seems so wild. I feel like we can't like not watch this. It's it's Disney's coming out with a dating app which for Disney adults, and I just feel like this is like so bizarre that I feel like we just have to see what this is. You did some baking? So you're eating that. I don't know what it's called in English though. Oh. Hey, I mean, if you were baking though, I bet it's delicious. I bet it's delicious. You have a Monster Rehab Peach. Ooh. Blowhole Blast Gamer Subs. Oh, nice. Yeah, so like this isn't like like the normal like I mean like when I do like the live reactions it's usually like true crime or scary stuff but this one just seems so wild that I was like, okay, I think we just have to watch this. When I saw the title, I was like, bruh. It's like I just have to watch this. And maybe we will all learn something and be horrified, maybe. I don't know. Disney dating app sounds kind of scary, right? Like it sounds weird. Like it sounds weird to me. So I was like, I just gotta know. I just gotta know. How's it going, Kendrick?
That a lot of my friends enjoy Disney, and people like Jay, Drunk 3 Pro, probably going to catch a few strays in this video.
Disney dating app is sadness. I feel like it's gonna be so weird.
Nothing but love. But I could not skip over this story because the idea of an adult dating app for Disney adults is just too hilarious to not make fun of. I mean, what is the percentage? There are so many jokes like they're coming so fast and frequently, much like Disney adults do. I don't even like if I could have sat down with a notepad and just wrote jokes about Disney adults dating apps, I would have been here all day. But I'm gonna try to give my adult friends who enjoy Disney a tiny shred of dignity. But this is an absolutely wild story and a wild app that we're gonna look at. I think being a Disney adult may be akin to a little bit of a bad habit, But this video sponsor, Fume, has a cure for bad habits. Check this out quick. Huge shout out to this video sponsor, Fume. Look, we all have bad habits, and well, one of mine was one of those
Turn this
habits
down a
you're
little bit.
doing
I
so
don't. I
well
don't want
without
that. I don't want this
until you're out
music
with
to
friends.
slap my
Suddenly,
pee on
everyone's reaching for
YouTube.
theirs, and the urge to just borrow one kicks in. But what if I told you there's a better alternative, something enjoyable that you
Every
can
time I
take
see
with
this
you
ad, I always
anytime?
think of
Fume is an
foam.
award-winning
Like, I
flavored
don't
air
think
device.
fume.
No nicotine,
It's
no
foam.
vapor, just
Foam.
natural flavor. It
You
brings
have
flavors
one?
to your
Do
mouth,
you like
not
it?
into your lungs. It fills a void of ditching a bad habit, and it's just so much better in every way. It's
Their flavors
something
look
you
like
can
they're
use
kind of
anywhere,
good.
100% nicotine-free, non-toxic flavors, no batteries,
You're doing
no
good.
charging,
Nice, nice.
and a fraction of the cost of other alternatives. I also love how it's built. It's built really nice and sturdy. You can fidget with
Oh, you
it,
got
you
peach?
can spin it, you can do all sorts of stuff. It helps for me to just have it in my
Whatever,
hand, and it helps me kind of make
I
the
don't
right
like
decision.
sometimes when
And
they
also
show
remember
them like that
Fume
mint one sounds
continuously
good.
invests in third-party studies to ensure their safety of all their products. Multiple third-party toxicology
Not that I know
reports
anything
and
about
studies have
it.
been done on the inhalation and the
I don't
digestion
have
of
one.
plant compounds that they use in their cores, and they're committed to always funding more.
Cinnamon
Fume is backed
hearts?
by
That'd
doctors in
probably
the
be
United
good.
States. My favorite flavor still remains orange vanilla, but sometimes
I
you
like
go
peach
crisp
flavored
mint.
stuff
It kind of
too.
it depends on how I'm feeling
I'm
for
a
the
big fan
day.
of peach flavored
But
stuff.
if you're ready to lose that bad habit, go to tryfume.com/quartering or scan the QR code and use
Ooh,
code
white
quartering
cranberry,
to get your free Fume topper when you
maple
order your journey.
pepper.
You'll be
I don't
happy
know.
you did. Inside the new Disney adult dating app designed to connect single theme park enthusiasts.
I don't know. This like doesn't even seem like this should be a thing. I feel like this should be a thing. This seems like this is a little far. I mean, I think like Disney adults are a species of their own, but I don't know. I feel like this is like a bad idea. Right? This is wild.
Get ready, Disney fans, because
I
there's a
kind of feel
dating
like
app
this is not a
that's
good idea.
designed to help single theme park enthusiasts find their happily ever after. Now, look, some Disney adults are probably totally fine, well-adjusted human beings.
It's like Disney Tinder. Yeah, right? Like I don't know. Or is this like like are Disney adults like a furry thing? You know what I mean? Like how furries kind of have like their own like thing, community area. Or Disney adults kind of like that. So now they can just go like hook up with each other and dress up as like prince and princesses that are high caloried.
I would argue, though, that the overwhelming
What did
majority
I
of them,
walk
if you're
into?
going to
We were
Disney
watching a
more
crazy
than
video.
twice a year, and look, if you live there and it's like your theme park, I think I could forgive, 3 or 4 visits a year. And if you have kids, you're exempt. If you have kids and you're taking your kids to Disney
Oh, it's peach blush. Nice. That sounds good. Yeah, I'm a big fan of peach flavored stuff too.
land 20 times a year, you're exempt from all of the jokes that I'm going to make about Disney adults in this video, okay?
Well, I guess like I think if you live in like I guess either California or Florida, if you're near either one, and you have a family, I think you're exempt from being an adult Disney, right? Because isn't like an adult Disney somebody who goes to Disney and they don't have children? I thought that's what it was. I could be wrong though.
But if you
I've
are
never
a
been.
grown man,
I've never been to the one in California, but when I was growing up as a kid, my parents did take me, um, as like a kid, like for probably like 2 or 3 summers, we would go to Disney World in Florida. So I am so sick of these. Hold on. That. That. Okay.
or a grown woman who finds refuge at Disney and you find yourself going weekly, I think there might
Okay, like weekly seems definitely a little bit obsessive. It seems like a little much. Adult. It was fun as a kid, but I had more fun going as yeah, I mean like I think it's fine if you go as an adult, you know, like you could probably enjoy it. But like I think Disney adults are like they go like obsessively though, so like they like theme themselves out. I think they wear costumes and they like go very regularly, which seems one extremely expensive and two just a little odd, a little odd.
You might have some unresolved issues. I think you might be a fine person, Jay. But if you're going to Disney every day
Oh
or every week,
no! Oh no!
Oh no.
fine person, Jay. But if you're going to Disney every day or every week, um, I just wonder. Now, look, there are exceptions. Are you going to Universal, or are you
Oh,
going
that's
to
true,
like,
yeah.
um, Epcot or whatever, and doing like more kind of like uh adult things like eating food.
I guess, but that's still like isn't I mean, I'm pretty sure like it's like outrageous to go there, like just to get in alone and then to pay for all your food and like whatever other like shit you plan on buying. Like I feel like that's like a really expensive day that you're going to be spending there. So if you're doing that weekly, I mean, I guess if you got enough of that kind of money, I guess you know, I'm not. Guess I'm not going to judge you, but it just seems very expensive.
Or wine or going to
Yeah, like
certain
it seems like
shows or
it's really
whatever. That's different
expensive.
than spending every day at Magic Kingdom. I will admit that. The app is called Single Riders. Oh my god. It's set to start.
No, it's called single riders. Oh god. Oh god. Hello, illusionary. Hello, Gus. You missed a lot. No, no, no. I got started a little late, so we are. This is our first video. This is like a one-off one because this is something that I came across today that is just crazy. It is a Disney dating app that is coming out. So, how are you doing, illusionary?
The app is
Right,
called
it's called
Single
single
Riders. Oh
riders.
my god. It's
Oh
set to
god.
start beta testing later this year and will launch to everyone in early 2026. By the way, completely unrelated, by 2027, it will become the largest known online database of offenders. You
Ah, it's gonna be a predator app. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh god.
know, on that list. I'm sorry, Jay.
He must have a friend that maybe like really likes going to Disney, and he's like roasting the shit out of him. It's a Disney. It's for Disney adults, and it is a dating app for them, which I don't even know. I don't even know. You had dinner with a divorcing. Oh well, hopefully dinner went okay. Law enforcement's coming, or I mean, you know what? Maybe this will take out a lot of the heavy lifting. Oh my god.
of offenders, you know, on
I
that
didn't even
list.
think about
I'm
that.
sorry, Jay. I'm sorry, Disney adults, but I'm just saying this may be a honeypot, so be careful. Well,
Yeah.
actually, if you're an offender, don't be careful. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, right. Yeah, like if it is like a honey pot, then yeah. If you are a creep, by all means, you know, like self-report. But this just does not seem like a good idea. A dating app will add Disney Resort. No, this is for Disney adults. So like adults who are obsessed with Disney that go a lot. Um, it's a dating app for those people, like those specific people who are just obsessed with Disney. And it's usually adults that don't have children that are obsessed with going to Disney and they like dress up in Disney stuff. Here, let me hold on. Let me get you guys some context here. I thought everybody knew what a Disney adult was. Hold on. Hold on. Chris Hansen's licking his chops for a little word bride. Okay, let me see if I can find a good one here.
So Disney's celebrating their 70th.
Okay, so this is just a short, but it should suffice.
So Disney's celebrating their 70th anniversary with consumerism, which is going terrible at the very least. They decided to sell a pin key, which is $60, so people can wait in lines around the park to open a compartment in the key, gaining access to a pin. The worst part though is that most people who are buying these keys have no idea how long the lines are to enjoy the 2-second experience they paid $60 for, and they find out after purchasing this key, which is surprisingly sold out in most parks now. So Disney's celebrating their 70th
Okay, so like all these
with
people
consumerism, which is
you see here would be like Disney adults. uh, we can't all be as smart, as beautiful as you. I am not claiming any of that. I am of a basic knowledge. I'll see. Like, hold on. I will find another Disney adult for you. Okay. Oh wait, she's not. She's not really. Okay, here. This is like the epitome of like Disney adult.
Dying to ride Remy's Ratatouille Adventure at Disney World's Epcot, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers. We range in sizes from 2.
This is like the epitome of your like Disney adult right here. Okay. Cavalier, yeah, I mean it's Disney just doing crazy shit, but yeah, $60 for a key. It's crazy. I guess I got the yeah. So like this is, I would say this is like your like the epitome of your Disney adult.
2x to 5x. Make sure you like this video and follow us for more plus-size Disney tips and tricks. Seated in the France Pavilion, this is a 4D ride where you shrink down to the size of a rat. If you or someone in your party uses an ECV, you are able to bring your ECV into this queue.
So see, like they're all decked out. They got all their Disney shit on. They got their ears and everything, their t-shirts, all this shit that they got going on here. Like this, but I don't know if they're all as large as these women, but this is basically how they all are.
There's also a wheelchair accessible ride vehicle, but you will need to transfer from your ECV into a wheelchair in order to get onto the ride. The ride vehicle here is quite literally a rat. Each rat has 2 rows of seating. These benches used to be molded, but they have since taken out the molding, which definitely makes it a lot more comfortable.
Their whole thing though is like how like what rides you could fit in if you're large, but they are very much Disney adults.
Slight step up to get into this ride vehicle. The safety mechanism for this ride is a lap bar. It does not need to get to a certain position to lock. We are able to fit 5 of us in one rat comfortably. We had 3 people in the back because the row is slightly longer. All of us sizes 2x through 5x are able to ride this ride. We hope
2x to 5x. Jesus Christ.
that these tips help and that you enjoy your adventure.
I mean, like, I feel like I would, if like I'm not even trying to be mean here, but like if I was this size, like walking around a massive park, I feel like would be uncomfortable. Like it just, like I feel like that would not sound like a good time to me. Like I'm not even like trying to make fun of them or anything like that. I'm just saying like they're a little bit sturdy, but I feel like somebody who's been to Disney World, it is huge. There is a lot of walking that you do, and I feel like this would just be uncomfortable.
Through the kitchen.
So that is your reference for Disney adult. So now we can get back to our to our video. Peter Pan syndrome specifically. Yeah, basically. Like I think they are holding on to maybe some sort of childhoodness to them that they get obsessed with Disney World, but it is is it's they're built different.
This dating app may be the single largest list of potential offenders, of potential peeping toms, or people that hang out on the playground
Hey yo,
ever in history.
Barkin.
This could be unprecedented. It could be bigger than the Epstein list.
He's not. You know what? He's not wrong. I get where he's coming from, and it's yeah. Oh God. A bit rotund and already feel uncomfortable going to amusement parks because of some rides. I mean, like I feel like there's I feel like there's like bigger people and like you might be like a little bit uncomfortable, but you still get around. And then I feel like there's people their size, which I feel like would be just super uncomfortable to try to get around.
Creator and self-proclaimed Disney adult. See,
How are
that's the
you
thing.
doing, Barkin?
Joe Lasatoria from 32 from Orlando, Florida, spoke exclusively about it with the Daily Mail. He explained that the idea came to him during his own quest to find love. Well, you know why you're not finding love is because you're spending every day at Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like, go a place where single women are. Single women aren't hanging out at Disneyland. This is not a complicated problem to solve, I assure you.
Single women are not hanging out. Yes, they are. It's just that they have like 30 cats. The ones that are single. You've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild. Oh, nice. You enjoying it? You're already not tall enough to ride some of them anyway. Oh no, Gus. I feel you there. I feel you there. I'm just barely tall enough too.
About 2 years ago, I was ghosted on a first date I had set up through a dating app, he explained. With a free afternoon, I did what any local Disney adult might do. I headed to Hollywood Studios for a few drinks and some solo park time. Now, look, Hollywood Studios, I think, is a little different. Look how kind I'm trying to be to Disney adults. Jump 3PO.
He's being very kind.
If you're going to Hollywood Studios,
I feel like his brain is like trying so hard, like not to like actually say what he's thinking. I feel like man is fighting for his life to like try and be diplomatic about this.
I don't think that it's a little different than Disneyland, I'll say, okay? But going to a theme park alone is really sad. And I wish you had friends. I wish you...
Oh, yeah, that's probably true, too. Yeah, some of these people are probably pretty lonely. May find some divorced single moms there, too. That is true. That is true. You could. Or you're going to find the other single adult Disney person who's just as crazy as you are.
I guess maybe you're supposed to meet your date there, maybe. Well, walking around, it hit me how hard it was to find someone who truly shared my love for Disney. That's when the idea sparked a dating app for Disney adults and theme park lovers. Joe instantly knew he was onto something and took to TikTok to share his idea. Well, that was stupid. He should have patented it and developed the idea. But anyway.
Oh, yeah, probably.
And immediately it absolutely took off. His video about it raked in thousands of views and comments and only cemented how much the app was needed. Bruh.
No, he didn't.
How much the app was needed.
Oh. Yep. Well, this looks about right though. This looks about right.
Bruh. I shouldn't make fun of him because he's like a skinnier version of me, so I won't do that. I'm curious what ink you have. This is some script I can't read. You have lots of ink. If any of them are Disney tattoos, then, that could be keeping women.
Actually, don't. I need friends. No. I mean, I feel like that, like, I don't have a lot of friends. Like, I don't even have, like, IRL friends as far as, like, anybody near me. I have talks, so I honestly can't say anything outside of that. Like, my best friends live in different states, so I can't knock that at all.
Away. The response was way bigger than I ever expected. I knew I had something special, but Joe had one problem. He had no idea to create an app and didn't have any programming experience. He spent nearly 2 years for the right person.
The username. Oh my god. You know how many like there's it's gonna be like Disney lover 6969. It's gonna be horrendous.
To help bring it to life, and eventually he met a quote tech genius through a mutual friend. They clicked immediately. Joe explained not only is he incredibly talented, but he also believes in the magic of Disney as much as I do.
Oh
He jumped
boy.
on board to help make it a reality, and we've been building ever since. And I remember thinking when I heard about this idea, wait, isn't it already a mobile app? It immediately clicked for me that it needed to exist. And I wanted to help.
It needed to exist. Needed. Yes. Oh my god. What is this world coming to?
Make it happen. I mean, this may be a popular app in Orlando, Florida, or where's the one in California, Anaheim? If it's in Anaheim, that could be. They
Yeah,
started officially
protect your
developing it
children.
earlier this
Yeah.
year, but building it from the ground up takes time. So when can fans expect Single Ride to hit the App Store? Right now, they're aiming for a full launch next spring or summer, with beta testing hopefully starting in 2025. I could put this app together for $20,000 and have it live in a week. So I don't know who this tech genius is. Like, are you a creep? Yes. Will you date obese women and obese men? Yes.
Oh, God. He's just roasting the fuck out of him. Damn. Your boyfriend's roommate broke up with the dude and either burned or torn all the gifts he gave her, plus throwing a $700 ring down the toilet. Oh my gosh. Damn.
Welcome to the app. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Sifty's not.
Whoever, look, I'll give you some business advice because I don't know if you're going to see this, buddy, but like this app is so simple that it should be on the App Store in a month. Like,
That's true.
this is not very complicated. There's already
There's probably so many like dating app templates that you could probably use to make this like go quicker. That yeah, I would imagine you could probably get this kind of app out pretty fast. Even though I'm not supporting it, but realistically, if you wanted to make a dating app of some sorts, you could definitely probably take some sort of template from a lot of dating apps and just implement it.
a lot of geolocation dating app clones out there. Open source software can take you about 95% of the way, and Grok could take you the rest. So anyway, they intended for, quote, normal use of the app to be completely free, but are exploring thoughtful ways to monetize that feel fair and add value, like optional premium features or perks that enhance the experience without limiting its core functionality, he said. Our goal is to keep things accessible when building something that can grow and improve over time. But he reiterated, we want everyone to be able to connect and enjoy the experience. Look, I think this is, like if you live in Orlando,
You don't have to be
or
like,
Anaheim, you probably have like a season pass and you're not spending like when I think of this, I think like, man, for me to go, it was like $300 for a ticket plus
I
obviously
believe that.
travel and lodging.
Yeah.
But if you just live there and you have some sort of season pass and you can
I think like if you're a resident too, like don't you get like a resident discount for the parks too? I mean, not that I don't think it makes it like affordable, but I guess the hit's a little less.
get in for, an average of $25 every time you go, and you want to go pay $18 for a drink willingly, I guess. Again,
Suggest this to
going to
somebody.
Hollywood Studios, I think, is a little different than spending all day at Magic Kingdom. Whether it's for love, friendship, or just a buddy for your next Disney day, we want single riders to make those magical connections happen. I don't know why Jay from
I think single riders is literally the worst thing you could name this. That's the best you could come up with. Oh God.
Drunk 3PO didn't think of this first. Let's look at the comments. Meet me at Disneyland. It's a small world after all. I hope he finds his Disney princess. If curious singles see the so-called creator's photo for participating, they may, I wouldn't say that. That's not nice.
Well, that
I thought that's
that
what
is kind of
Grindr was
mean.
for. I love this because I would never date a woman who wouldn't go to Disney at least 4 times a year.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love this because I would never date a woman who did not go to Disney at least 4 times a year. And yes, I go by myself all the time. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, see, like, I feel like that's weird. Like, that gives me that gives me kind of like a weird vibe. I'm not, I mean, like, and it's nothing against this person. I'm not trying to be mean because I don't know who this person is, but I'm just saying something just ain't I I ain't feeling this.
And yes, I go by myself all the time. See,
You're getting the
this,
money for this, right?
I don't know. Am I just being too hard?
Especially like if this guy lives in New York, so then he's got to be going down to Florida. So he goes down to Florida like all the time. Like, yeah, he must have like a really, really good job. Wow, that was a true weirdo. 4 times a year? Yeah. Yeah, what man would do? I'm telling you, there's a lot of these people out there. There are a lot of these people out there. Seems a bit excessive. It does.
Hard on these people. Here's the thing. I read once Disney adults usually had one of 2 childhood experiences. One had the very best experiences, many happy memories, and want to continue the happiness for the rest of their lives. Others had horrible childhoods and are looking to recreate a happy life, almost recreate their childhood. Either way, they tend to be weird AF. Weird, a Disney dating app, an app where woke libs can meet and promote leftism. You know, the Disney guy, the creator of this app, apparently isn't even woke. I don't know. I don't think Disney.
I mean, I don't know if you could say that. Like, I mean, just because he's making this, like, I don't know if you could always just make it, like, I don't know if it's necessarily fair to go straight to being political about it, though. Weird, yes. But, I mean, like, he doesn't really share a whole lot of that
adults
part.
are woke or not woke.
Yeah. I think that's fair. I mean, like,
I don't know.
you can make judgment based off of how he looks, but I would just say that I don't know if that's necessarily fair to go straight to that. Weird, yes, but like to go straight to being political,
Bitch.
that's kind of like
I would I'll bring a Disney adult on my show one day and
Florida isn't like on the opposite side of New York. So New York is like way, way north of Florida. So I guess if you had to think about like where they were in relation to each other, so like New York would be way, way north of Florida.
try to understand their side of things. But I have a feeling this app may be used by the
Being woke and going DEI pays the bills though. I don't know. There's that famous saying. If you go woke, you go broke.
by the federales to to shorten their list. I mean, Disney gets busted for this kind of stuff all the time, but those are people that just work there, I suppose. So
Well, that's true, yeah.
we'll have to wait and see. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it. If you have
Okay, you guys want to see like a deep dive into adult Disney so you have a little bit more context of like how weird this is. See if I could find like a short like little deep dive. So you can, since you guys, I thought everybody knew what Disney adults were. Well, let's see. Here, Meat Cannon has one. That's like 15 minutes. Plus size Disney adults need to stop. I don't know what it's like 8. This one's like 8.5 minutes.
Have you been dying?
So maybe he'll. You don't know if you want to know. Believe me, this is something that I came across maybe like last year, and I was like, oh my goodness. You think you understand Disney adults now? This will kind of, I guess, maybe shape your opinion about the Disney dating app.
Have you been dying to ride Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Have you been dying to get the Disney rash?
Alright, men, these plus-size Disney adults need to be stopped. This account is called Plus Size Park Hoppers, and it's basically a group of 5 plus-size women who choose.
There's a difference between Snow White woke and Steven Universe woke. It is there's a whole lot to unpack.
To spend their adult life walking around.
It's not out yet. It's coming out next year, I believe, but that video was about I guess his announcement of making the Disney dating app.
It's basically a group of 5 plus-size women who choose to spend their adult life walking around children's theme parks, and while they're doing this, they're often vlogging and reviewing the products there, mainly the food and the restaurants and other dining equipment. However, they all face one common struggle, and that is the fact they can't fit on basically anything due to their plus size. Now, instead of fixing this problem by maybe spending less time at
I will say this though, this is like a very unfortunate trend that I have seen, that like a lot of the Disney adults are quite large, unfortunately.
Disneyland and buying a gym membership. No, they instead bulk up to the max, doing what is basically old Nikocado mukbangs on steroids, and then later complaining about their trouble fitting on the rides. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, so then I have seen too, like on some of these rides, that they have like what the seat or whatever is going to be like on the outside of the ride, so you can go see if you're going to fit into it, which seems crazy.
All enjoy the video. It's going to be a pretty crazy one. Let's begin.
Have you been dying to eat at Crystal Palace at Disney World's Magic Kingdom, but you weren't sure if you'd fit? Hey everyone, we're plus size park hoppers, and we range in sizes from 2X to 5X. On this episode of If I Fit Size Sits, we dine with Pooh and friends at Crystal Palace.
Okay, bro, like this is already insane. How the fuck does this happen to you so much that you're able to make an entire series purely based off you being too massive to fit into any restaurants? If I fit, I sit. You say that like obesity is just some innocent game you play. If you're
He's not wrong. I don't think I've ever come across this guy's channel, but he's not wrong. Hello, Daniel. You didn't miss much. I am educating the world on Disney adults, the plus size Disney adults, which I think most of them are. So you know.
able to fit in that many restaurants, you likely have developed many underlying health conditions that you should be taking seriously.
The star of this show were the Mickey churro waffles. They were incredible.
This food looks good,
They tasted
though.
just like a churro, but in Mickey form, which obviously makes it better. I think that this restaurant would be a great option for families with picky eaters. There's so much variety, and honestly, everything tastes.
You're fat, not a cat. You don't use that phrase. True. This is true.
Really good.
I mean, her plate looks good though. I mean, this food looks good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. This has to be the least appetizing plate I have seen in my
think
entire
it looks
fucking life. I already know
good.
Disney sold that shit for like $60 because
That's
all the
probably
food
true.
there is insanely overpriced.
The food being good was only the icing on the cake because really, we loved meeting these characters. We all decided to Disney bound as the Pooh characters, and it made this experience even more magical.
Oh yeah, this is like the other thing that they do too, is like they will like color coordinate themselves to represent like Disney characters, and that's how they go to the parks. That it's not just these women, it's like every Disney adult seems like when they go, they do this, or they straight up will just, you know, cosplay as princesses or whatever. You just had a whole ass pizza. I can't even look at food right now.
Piglet and I are now best friends, and I'm boycotting the bacon at the buffet.
Even if you remove the plus size
I
element
doubt.
to this content, I still don't understand it whatsoever. When I was 5 years old, I had a blast going to Disneyland because I was a child, right? I was dumb enough to believe that fucking Buzz Lightyear was standing right in front of me and I was actually talking to him. However, as a group of middle-aged women, surely you all know this is just a guy in a costume, right? Like, it's not even convincing play pretend. They don't say anything. They just stand there in their costume and shake your hand. You can literally go to Spirit Halloween and
Crazy over overpriced trash. I mean, I mean, this is like an obsession. They are obsessed with Disney. It's kind of wild.
and get the same exact experience completely for free. Sure, there's no roller coasters at Spirit Halloween, but I don't really think you're using those anyways.
Have you been dying to ride Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, but you weren't sure if you'd fit?
See what I mean?
Hey everyone, we're plus-size park hoppers, and we range in sizes from 2x to 5x.
Size is 2x to 5x. This ranking system is insane. You are literally just being ranked based on who has the worst.
I can't imagine like 2x to 5x. 5x is like that is kind of large. Like that is pretty large. I can't imagine going to Disney World being a 5x and it just being fun. I just can't. I just can't imagine it being a good time.
Self-discipline. Like, imagine being the 5X guy. Hey, I'm the 5X, and I'm gonna try to fit my ass on the ride. It's just like a little embarrassing, you know, because you probably get turned around more than anybody else.
The ride vehicle consists of one row with several seats. The seats are molded, which can be uncomfortable if you have larger hips or thighs.
But a lot
Katie
of
in the blue skirt wears a size 3X top and 22 pants. And her hips.
She's a 3X top and 22 pants, and her hips are 65 inches. Oh my God. Her hips are 65 inches. Oh my goodness.
Are 65 inches.
Damn.
The team member was nice enough to help us with the test seat. But unfortunately, even with some pushing, Katie was not able to get the green light for this ride.
Some pushing is a total understatement. This guy put his whole body weight.
Oh yeah, bro's throwing his back into this, and it's just not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
Into that. Let's give him the credit he deserves.
I wear a size 2X top and size 20 pants, and my hips are 60 inches. With some help from the team member, I was able to get the green light on this test seat. It definitely wasn't the most comfortable seat ever, but it wasn't the least comfortable at Universal.
The more I think about it, the more confused I become. Like, if you're gonna spend your entire life sitting at Disneyland, riding the roller coasters all day, wouldn't you want to make the fun things more accessible?
Oh yeah, I've had one of the turkey legs there. They're pretty good. I mean, like I will say that like when I went, I do remember as I went in high school. Like I don't know, it was like a family thing, but I do remember all the food being really good. I think it was extremely expensive, but it was good. Her hips are as round as I am tall. Oh my God, that's such a weird way to look at it. For like such a crazy like way to have like reference. Jesus.
To yourself, you can do that by slimming yourself down, going into a calorie deficit, and then boom, within about a year, you'll be able to enjoy everything with zero trouble whatsoever. It's like a weird form of self-sabotage. You dedicate your whole life to riding roller coasters, but then actively make it very fucking hard for you to do the exact thing you want to do.
You've been dying to ride Space Mountain at Disneyland in California, but you weren't sure if you'd fit. Like Disney World, the ride vehicle here resembles a rocket. In the Disney World version, you sit single file, whereas in the Disneyland version, you sit in pairs. I definitely found the Disneyland version much easier to sit in. There is still a step down, but it didn't seem as far.
Okay, come on. Was that something we had to point out? The one small singular step down into the roller coaster?
Someone woke you up for something totally irrelevant. Oh no. Your heart's are. Oh, I hate that. Yeah, like now your heart hurts and you have to like sit there for a minute. Yeah. Yep. Been there.
It's like you walk.
I do that to myself, you know, or I like jolt awake and then like my heart hurts.
Walk up and down the stairs of your own house, right? It's just one single stair and you're in the ride.
Those of us who wear sizes 2X and 3X were able to ride this ride comfortably. One of us who wears a size 4X was not able to get the lap bar past her knees. She was able to ride safely, but not necessarily comfortably.
Well, yeah, because if the roller coasters were designed with 4XL and 5XL friendly seats, the line would never fucking move. Let's say you have a roller coaster thing. It's this big. You can make the seats either huge, and then you have like 5 huge seats that a 5XL can fit on, or on this cart, you have multiple seats that normal sized people can fit on. That way you cycle through the people more.
You're sleeping good. Oh no. Oh no. I'm sorry.
And then
candy bars are important though.
People don't have to spend half their goddamn day waiting in a fucking Disney line. This is just basic mathematics.
Have you been dying to ride the Matterhorn bobsleds at Disneyland in California, but you weren't sure if you'd fit?
That ride fucking sucks. No.
I will say that like the fact that the way that these are worded of like, "Oh, have you ever wanted to ride this ride, but wasn't sure you were ever gonna fit?" And I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't think that's a thought that has ever crossed my mind, at least for me. I mean, if anything, the height thing, might be a little iffy because I am really short, but um, I don't think, trying to decide if my ass is gonna fit in this seat has ever been a thought that has crossed my mind.
No one is dying to ride the Matterhorn bobsleds. I went on that shit before, and I swear to God, that's probably what gave me scoliosis, all right? The thing is so rickety and so goddamn uncomfortable, it felt like it was dislocating my spine at every single turn. You should be thankful that you can't fit on this roller coaster. That shit fucking sucks.
This ride has lots of twists and turns and goes very fast. So if you experience motion sickness, this ride might not be for you. The ride queue is unfortunately pretty outdated and still has a turnstile. If you're not able to go through a turnstile comfortably, you're able to go to the exit of the ride.
Okay, come on.
If you can't go through the turn thing, the turnstile, whatever, what did she say, turnstile? Well, if you can't fit through that, I think you got bigger problems. I think you have bigger problems.
The turnstile entries are a problem now? I didn't even know these things were controversial. It's like
Yeah.
the least problematic thing on earth. You
Yes.
just walk through it and you get on with your day. And you fit through it perfectly fine too. You're just complaining for no reason. You're inventing problems in your head. I don't get it. You're just ruining the experience for yourself.
The ride vehicle here is a 6-person bobsled. Each row sits 1 person. There is a pretty big step to get down into this ride, and it is pretty low to the ground. The safety mechanism here is a seatbelt.
So like getting in's gonna be easy, but I'm assuming getting out's gonna be harder, maybe when you're like heavier like that.
Those of us wearing sizes 2X through 4X are able to ride this ride comfortably.
Once again, 5XL is just straight catching strays. You're not even a park hopper at that point. 5XL has been just watching their friends have fun the whole time. I haven't even seen them in a single one of these videos because their job is just so goddamn useless. They're just the too big size that can't ride anything. This has got to be brutal.
The longest time,
I mean, I don't know if like what would happen if one of these women like couldn't like get themselves out, like because those that you step down into, what would happen if they couldn't get themselves out? Like if they couldn't, like I guess like push themselves up to get out. Like what would you do? It's not like anybody could help them. Not without like 5 men blowing their backs out trying to get them out.
I told myself I'd wait.
Fire
Wait
department
until I
rescue,
lost
yeah.
the weight. Wait until I was smaller or ready to go out and live my life. Here's the truth. Life doesn't wait, and neither should we. This trip to Disneyland was more than just a vacation. It was
They become a permanent ride fixture. Yep. Well, this is your new home. I guess maybe you could sit here until, you are able to pop yourself out. I don't know.
Life doesn't wait, and neither should we. This trip to Disneyland was more than just a vacation. It was a reminder that you don't have to be a certain size to chase your dream.
I also don't understand the like animated voices that they use. I don't know if they're trying to be cutesy or like cartoony or something, but I don't like it. I don't like it.
Dreams, to see the world, to feel the sun on your skin or the wind in your hair. I once said I wouldn't
Expensive
cross the
maintenance
country until I reached
charge.
my goal weight. But here we are, across the country, feeling more
I think that goal weight is so far in the like that is like a subconscious thing at this point, like goal weight, trying to lose weight, that is so far out the window. A stereotypical anime girl. It does, but it doesn't at the same time. It's like I don't know. I don't know what it is about them because like there's like anime girl voices that I really don't mind, but then I don't know, like these videos, it just I don't know, it's something about it. Like, I'm like, ugh.
across the country until I reached my
And this is coming from somebody who I hate listening to my own voice. So I feel like maybe I can't say much because I can't stand listening to myself talk, but there's something about like these voices in these videos, like I don't know what it is.
my goal weight. But here we are, across the country, feeling more alive than ever.
Okay, first of all, you can travel the country and still be healthy. You act like, it's either I be hedonistic and eat everything, or I have to be healthy and bored. No, you can balance things.
Yeah, it does. It sounds very inauthentic. Maybe that's what it is. It's like there's something that's like kind of very not genuine in their voices and in like very fakey type. I feel like they kind of sound like the people that are nice to your face and then talk shit behind their back. You know, maybe something like that. I don't know. I don't know.
Eat everything, or I have to be healthy and bored. No, you can.
You're very biased when it comes to anime cute voices, but most in TikTok annoys me. There's definitely some that like annoy me, but I would say these ones specifically bother me. Hey, thank you for the follow. Super Saiyan. How's it going? How's it going, Chris?
Balance things. Life is about balance. It's a skill you gotta master. You're like 40 years old. You should know this by heart. You know, it's one thing to fall off the wagon of your fitness journey and then you get back onto it stronger. That's respectable. I would never make fun of a fat person who is, working on themselves and trying to fix their situation. However, you gave up on your health and fitness so you could make a TikTok account where you turn your obesity, like a health.
He has a point though. It's not okay to make fun of somebody who's trying, right? Like, because that makes you kind of like a shitty person. like somebody's actively trying. They're doing everything they can. It's not always going to be perfect, like, because nobody's perfect, So like, I don't think it's really okay to like make fun of those people. But the other people that are glorifying like being 400 pounds and saying that they're living their best life, I feel like is kind of a lie and not a good idea either. Finally off work, nice.
A business for you to farm money, and where you then glorify it to other people and counter signal working out as just an inconvenient distraction. Your health is the one most important thing you have. The moment it gets worse enough, you're fucking dead, and you're promoting.
You know what they could do though, if they really liked going to Disney that much, is they could actually probably just fix their calories a little bit, and as much walking as they are probably going to do in a day, like they would probably lose weight.
A message of neglecting that so people can enjoy Disneyland food, the most overpriced, disgusting slop food that the goddamn planet has to offer.
I didn't think
Anyways,
it was
that's all I
that
got for y'all
bad.
today. Click the video on screen if you want to keep watching, and
well, that's that. That's our exposure to your Disney adults. I think it only gets worse from there. But that is that brief rabbit hole that we went through. It's not good. It's not good. But we're gonna watch so this is a tasting history video, but it is not a cooking one. So I really wanted to see this one. It's like the forbidden flavors. I guess they're chips or something, but I thought this would be fun to watch.
Welcome to Tasting History. I'm your host, Max Miller, and today's episode is a little bit different because there is no cooking, only tasting, and of course,
you learn something new and you're dumbfounded. Yeah.
Of course, a little bit of history. See, I was sent a box with 3 bags of chips that contain the flavors of 3 foods that are illegal here in the US: horse meat, casu marzu, and fugu.
These are chips that are flavored like this? I wonder, well, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about this. Walk through after park musketeers worth of cardio, just eat less and drink more water. I mean, yeah, I mean, if they went, I bet if they went for a week, right, and they just ate a little bit less, I'm not saying that they have to like not just only eat healthy shit, but if they just like ate a little bit less and walked and like maybe didn't drink too much sugar, they would probably all lose weight like within that week.
So I want to thank my patron.
I could never eat the maggot cheese, too gross for me. Is that what that is?
US. Horse meat, casu marzu.
Oh, is that what it is? Ew, it is. It's maggot cheese. No. Oh God, no.
And fugu. So I
This is
want
a
to thank my
brave
Patreon
man.
patrons who support this channel's regular episodes, as well as helping me test recipes for
Horse
my
meat is
upcoming
hard and
cookbook,
fatty.
and they stick with me
Yeah, I don't
when I
think I've
do
had
things
horse
like
meat.
taste 3 illegal flavors. This time on Tasting History. So it was the folks over at
You stopped drinking soda and lost food. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, like, I know a lot of people, like, when they cut out, like, or if they just switch to, like, diet soda or zero sugar soda, if, you know, like, and they stop drinking, like, a lot of their calories, like, a lot of people lose weight. Yeah,
illegalchips.com who
maggot
sent me
cheese.
this box with these 3 chips that are flavored like illegal flavors or illegal foods here in the US, and they assure me that they have been working with people who know the real foods to replicate the flavors.
Countryside
I
and
guess kind of like
yikes.
the way
Oh,
that
no.
Jelly Belly does like jelly beans. I don't know, but that's what they said. So I'm going to try them from least dangerous food to most dangerous food, the least dangerous being horse meat. So today here in the US, horse meat is effectively illegal, and even if it wasn't, I don't think most people would eat it because we have this aversion to eating horse meat. But I kind of wonder why. Why is horse any
Yeah, I mean, like, soda has a lot of calories and has a lot of sugar in it, so and and for some people that tend, or juice, like, juice has a lot of sugar in it too, so, like, you know, sometimes if you can just, like, switch, like, just, like, small shit like that, you know, like, you can definitely, like, drop some weight and, like, walk. I mean, you don't even have to, like, lift weights or anything, you know, like, even if you just, like, walked a little bit extra, you know, like, you'd probably lose weight. How do you feel about people who look overweight but really aren't? Because you know plenty. Like people that just are, like, kinda, like, chubby? Like that? Industrial juices. Yeah, I mean, like, juice in general is, like, kinda like, it's not terrible, but it definitely has a lot of sugar, so, like, if you're drinking juice and soda in a day, like, that's a lot of sugar that you're probably, adding in, so
to eating horse meat? But I kind of wonder why. Why is horse any different from another farm animal like cow or pig, the foods that we do eat? Today, horse is eaten in much of Europe and parts of South America, and for millennia it's been eaten in Mongolia and much of Eastern Asia. But the taboo against eating horse meat likely goes back even further to ancient Mesopotamia, possibly because of their association with royalty or because of their use in warfare.
heard some fruits are really expensive in the US. Someone cut y'all's. It depends on, I don't know. I mean, fruit's not really that bad. I mean, like, I wouldn't say they're, like, outrageous. I mean, there's some stuff that, like, anything that you get, like, pre-cut is usually a lot more, but, like, if you just get it on its own, like, I don't know, you can get an apple for, like, 30 cents. It's really not that bad.
I mean, you wouldn't need a tank, so you wouldn't need a horse. Makes sense. In the Old Testament, the book of Leviticus put an official kibosh on the eating of equine, and in 732, Pope Gregory forbade the eating of horse as it was impure and detestable pagan meat. And he's kind of right about the pagan part, because the old Germanic and Norse people loved their horse meat, especially during festivals that honored Odin, and it was usually reserved for the most important people at the feast. But the taboo in Christian Europe continued through the Middle Ages and the Renaissance, and eventually became a capital of
What's the import fruit? Yeah, like there's, like, some stuff that's, like, um more than others, but I don't know. I feel like there's, like, I guess, like, tiers to fruit too. Like, you can get, like, more affordable fruit, and then if you want, like, the crazy, I guess, like, imported crazy shit, you know, like, then you're gonna spend more. But I mean, you could buy, like, a lot of fruit for pretty cheap.
offense in France. In 1629, a starving man named Claude Guillon was beheaded for the offense of hypophagy, eating horse. European colonists brought the taboo with them to North and South America, as well as Australia and New Zealand, and while the 18th and 19th century saw the prohibition die out in Europe for the most part, in those countries like the US, Brazil, and Australia, the taboo never really went away, and it's possible because we had so many cattle that we never had to resort to eating horse. And so that's why I've never tasted it until now.
Well, he talk about your You're part of the world there, Gus. Talking about top and bottom heavy, like in large clothes, they look like roly polies, but out of clothes, they got a six-pack and toned legs and arms. Oh, well, I mean, like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think it's fine. I don't even think there's wrong with fat people. It's just that, like, I have a problem with fat people when they think that the world should bend the knee to them. That's the only problem I have. Or it's like they want to cope with being huge. And it's like I like no like I like for me, like I don't really like if you want to be fat, but at least just own it and don't expect like the world to be accommodating to you because you decided to outgrow the standard of things. You know, like I guess like that's more of like my how I feel honestly that and like I guess don't don't complain and it's not other people's fault that like you can't lose weight because I feel like I see that a lot too or it's like they blame everybody but themselves. That's like, oh well like this made me fat and this made me fat and this is why I can't see it. It's like, well like I don't think anybody's holding a gun to your head that says like eat this cheeseburger, you know? So it's more of that of like I really could care less about people being fat. Like if you want to be fat, be fat. Like, you know, live your life, but just don't expect me to uh put you up on some sort of pedestal for it, you know. I would be down to taste horse meat. Yeah, I would definitely taste horse meat for sure. Depends on where you're being in the big city. Horse meat is very frowned upon. But going out in the middle of nowhere is a whole different story. Oh yeah, I'm sure it's like that. Like, um, you know, like out when you get further out, sometimes out of the city, like sometimes the meat uh variety probably changes a little bit. I don't like it when they glorify being obese. Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's not really like it's not like I have a problem like I don't have a problem like with fat people, if that makes sense. You know, it's more of like stop telling me that I need to like think more highly of you because like to me like you're just any other person, you know? Like you're not anything special. You're not better than the other person who's not as fat or who's fatter than you. You know, like it's like an even playing field. You'd be more willing to try horse meat than maggot cheese? Yes, I would. I don't know if I could do the maggot cheese thing. I think the problem is domestication of animals and the bind me, like a horseback rider or horse breed character, very post. Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, it's probably a little. Um, it's yeah, it's like a little like different culture maybe. You dated a woman who was a natural E cup and had 46 foot, but worked out every day and kept a toned body. Only wore oversized clothes. Oh, I mean, like, I don't like honestly, like, I don't really, I don't really have an opinion on other people's bodies necessarily. It's just like when they decide that um they have to make me care about it, that's like where I have a problem. As a fat person, other fat people who try shunting the blame of their weight on other things are funny as fuck. I know why I'm fat because I like food. As long as I can see all my body parts, I'm okay. Yeah. I mean, like, in all honesty, it's like nobody cared until they started making it a big deal to make everybody care about it, right? Like I feel like that's more of the problem. It's that like nobody actually cares. It's just that you're making other people feel like they have to care more about you and that's not how the world is.
Resort to eating horse. And so that's why I've never tasted it until
Those horses,
now.
they're cows.
Here we go. Horse meat chips. It's not actually horse meat. There's no actual ingredient of any of these.
But you're not because your arteries are getting yeah, I mean it's yeah, that's kind of like that's my position on it, you know. It's not really about I guess like them as like I'm not like, oh gross, like fat people, you know what I mean?
In the chips, just the flavor. Oh, great Mary.
People just exist, nobody's special, we all gotta accept that. Yes, exactly. Gay kisser, thank you for the follow.
She ain't what she used to be.
I don't know what this face is.
It's so weird that they can make a chip that tastes like meat. Obviously, the texture is different. They're chips, not
I
meat.
am better than everyone in the
They're
world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
People need to abide by your measures and wants. That's so annoying. That can go further. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like it's like I definitely do not apply that to just like the fat acceptance people. I apply that to everybody, you know, because it's like, you know, you gotta just chill. Like everybody just needs to like chill the fuck out, I feel like. Just realize that like nobody is more special. Uh I like to eat more of my joint muscle problems, but I still eat like I was pumping iron because you fucking love food. Yeah, I mean like, you know what, and that's, you know, hey, that's your choice. And there's a lot of delicious food in this world. And African genes make them grow bigger than other people. I mean, there's lots of reasons why like women can have big body parts. Like take an Anivore.
Wow, but now I'm really getting it. But it does taste like meat. I don't know that it's kind of mild and very. It's like just the muscle part of what you might get with venison. Actually, it tastes a lot like venison, but perhaps a little less gamey. But not. It doesn't taste fatty. If you can
I like venison. I think venison's good.
think what that tastes like. One more. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I might try horse. I think in jerky form, especially.
Ooh, yeah, maybe.
I wouldn't have an aversion to that. This next one, though, probably not so much. Casu marzu from Sardinia. So this is
He thinks this is not like this is the middle one. I would have put this one at the end. I would have put this one at the end. This one freaks me out. No one should be persecuted for who they are. Just no one should be celebrated for nothing. You should earn your treatment. Yeah, I think that's good philosophy. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't it's like these people just want to be put on a pedestal for existing and being 400 pounds, and it's like, no. Like no, I don't like that's nothing. You are just another person on the street and you just happen to be larger. Congratulations. You know, like I don't Venison's so expensive here. You have to oh. I have done I used to get venison like when I lived down south, and it was pretty cheap.
just pecorino cheese made from sheep milk. But there's one extra
But I went deer hunting a few times, but I never shot anything. It was more like I got up at the ass crack of dawn to sit there and freeze my ass off and then like leave because nothing happens.
little step in there that makes it illegal to sell. See, once the pecorino is ready, they cut off the top of the cheese and put it into a dark shed where the
Eat some
cheese flies
Pringles?
can
Hell
snuggle
yeah.
up in the cheese and lay their eggs, about 500 eggs per fly.
Oh God, no, I can't. No, I can't do this. Is this like award-winning cheese or something? I can't do this. Wanting a participation award is crazy. Yeah. Yep.
And then a little while later, those eggs hatch and thousands of maggots start feasting on the cheese. And it's their digestive system that transforms the cheese into a gooey and supposedly better tasting cheese. And so it's that digested cheese that you then spread on bread and enjoy.
I don't think I could do this. I don't think I could do this. You want all the cheese? I mean, you know, cheese is delicious, but I don't know. As much as I love cheese, I don't think I could do this one. So I just keep that shit up and eat it, right? Oh God. You've been gator hunting a couple times. Oh, that's cool. Now you want to try and hunt in a country where guns are illegal now, but if a zombie apocalypse ever happens, I know how to use both bow and arrow and crossbow. Oh, well that's handy.
And as unpleasant as that concept is, it's actually not dangerous.
I don't know how they came up with this idea. I don't know. I don't even want to know. I don't. Ugh.
What can be dangerous are the maggots that you are bound to eat while enjoying the cheese. If the maggots have died,
I actually don't mind deer meat. I think deer meat's not bad. Deer, I had deer sausage, deer steaks. Like they're not bad. How is this discovered? I don't know.
maggots that you are bound to eat while enjoying the cheese. If the maggots have died, it can be quite dangerous, and even if they're alive, there are occasional happenings where they don't die and get into your intestines and can wreak all sorts of havoc. It's
No. No, why are we doing this? You have dairy problems? Oh, I am like lactose intolerant, but you know what? You know what? I say fuck it, and I eat the fucking cheese. Even if my stomach's gonna hurt, I will eat the cheese. Someone left the cheese in the shed with flies. It must have. Something like this. Get to eat my food before I eat it. That's some ass backwards logic. I can't. Like you could. So like you could possibly eat the maggots. If the maggot's dead, you could, I guess, poison your. I don't know. It could be really not good for you. But then if it is alive, then like maybe you're just gonna have maggots in your system. Oh my goodness.
It's not common, but it can happen. Now, one of my favorite cheeses, Stilton, may have been made in a similar process at one time. In 1724, Daniel Defoe wrote, "We passed
Sounds
Stilton,
like some
a
poor
town
people
famous
stuff.
for cheese,
Oh yeah.
which is called our English Parmesan, and is brought to table."
I guess it could be like a poor people thing. Maggots are extra protein. Just got picture you chew them up really good, because you don't want that shit living in you.
With the mites or maggots round it, so thick that they bring a spoon with them for you to eat the mites with as you do the cheese. Though we have Stilton recipes from that time period,
Oh
and
my
none of them
God.
mention flies or maggots, so I kind of wonder if the town was just having a big fly problem at the time. Now, just the thought of eating maggots gives me the same reaction that Cuzco had with the pill bug, but I have been assured that these are maggot-free chips, and actually, again, have none of the actual ingredient, kasumarsu, so here we go.
I mean, I guess if you had a little bit of an issue and your town wasn't necessarily rich or doing great, I guess maybe you would just deal with it and just eat them. I guess. I guess.
Right away, I know that these are going to taste quite different from the horse, because you can smell it.
Is it like really stinky? Is it stinky? Does it smell like socks?
They're
Oh, Oh, this face is like he is prepping himself for this one. Yeah, like they didn't want to throw away the cheese, so they were just like, "Oh, we're just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to deal with it." Do I have a fear of needles? No.
they're a little more pungent. Let's go.
Sounds like flies. Oh. He's not gagging, so that's a plus. Oh.
Definitely more pungent. Almost like Stilton, but less strong. Yeah, it's kind of crossed between Stilton and like a softer Parmesan. And I think that I'm really missing
Parmesan
something because
Cheetos and a
the
close your
chips are chips.
Are bomb.
That you're not getting the creaminess
Oh, do you have a fear of needles? Nah, needles don't bother me.
that is really kind of fundamental to kasumarsu. It's not just the flavor, it's also the texture that potato chips aren't going to deliver. But really interesting, and still doesn't make me actually want to try kasumarsu in real life.
Yeah, no, definitely
And
not.
now for the most deadly of the flavors, fugu, or Japanese pufferfish. It is one of the most regulated foods in the world because the fish contains
They're
high
edible,
levels
but yeah.
of the poison.
I mean, that's what like freaks me out about like a lot of fish though. Or like if it's, I guess it, like there's always like that risk of it. I don't know. Eating fish kind of freaks me out a little bit.
Tetrodotoxin, which even just a little bit will paralyze the victim, and then they will suffocate
Literal
and
shit.
die,
Yeah, right.
and there is no antidote
That
known.
is true.
This is the fish that was featured in the Simpsons episode where Homer ate it and thought that he would die. That is also the episode that led my mother to put a ban on us children watching it. Rather ineffective. I think it lasted for like a month maybe, but you know, that she didn't like.
No, I'm not like a huge fan of sushi. Like if like I'm like such a white person if I do. Like everything's got to be cooked. Like like I mean I'll eat like cooked stuff, but I can't eat the raw stuff.
That episode. Anyway, fugu. Fugu has been eaten in Japan and China for a very long time. It was known as one of the 3 delicacies of the Yangtze
Raw
during
baby
the
squid
Song
and some
Dynasty
shells
in the
and
11th
cheese.
and 12th
Ooh.
century. And evidence shows it being eaten in Japan 2,300 years ago during the Jomon period. The Tokugawa shogunate, ruling from 1603 to 1868, prohibited the eating of fugu in Edo, but as the shogun lost power, the fish made a bit of a comeback, only to be re-outlawed during the Meiji era. Today it's eaten again, but under strict regulation. You have to have a license to sell it, you have to have a license to buy it, and you have to have a license to even prepare it. Though recently they have been able to raise the fish without the toxin, so maybe it'll become a little bit more popular, but most chefs say that it is an inferior product. Now, I don't think I've ever eaten a food that I would take this kind of risk for, but Su Shi, the Chinese poet and gastronome of the Song Dynasty, once remarked that the taste of fugu is worthy of death. So, thank goodness
It's
for these
worthy of
chips.
death. Okay. Death chip.
It doesn't smell fishy, so that's good. Let's give it a try. Wow. It's amazing the science behind making something taste like this. It's fantastic.
Oh, he likes it.
It's really sweet when it hits your mouth. And then it's salty. And then you get that kind of very light fish flavor. I don't want to say fishiness because that's
You try to disgust your mom by talking about mixed foods that aren't good. Oh, well, that's not gonna do anything to me. Oysters are really good, rather than the price is also kind of embarrassing to eat in public. Is that like a man, like men shouldn't eat bananas in public? You know, oysters are like kind of okay. Like I've had oysters, and they're I feel like they're like okay.
not what it is. It's that sashimi kind of just fresh fish flavor, but sweet. It is really, really
The
good.
slurping aspect, yeah.
I'll probably eat this whole bag. Is it worth, you know, risking your life? Probably not, but it's good. So comment below on which of these flavors you would like to try, and if you want to try them, I'll put a link in the description to where you can buy them. But also, if you follow me on Instagram, Tasting History with Max Miller, I'm going to be giving away 1 bag of each of the 3 flavors.
I would say the only one I would be willing to try is the horse meat. Mac and cheese, I ain't feeling that one. That's for sure. The fishy, like fishy stuff's kind of like the right. I don't know, because you can't have sushi because your mother despises them. My beard as well. Anything that drips is kind of embarrassed. Oh yeah, you probably don't want that getting in your beard though. Like, that's probably not good. All right, let me go take a quick break, and then we will get into our spoopy stuff. We're gonna watch creepy urban legends that are true, that turned out to be true, and we're probably gonna watch our boy Tim spends a night on the Queen Mary, and then if we have time, we'll do the Haunted Castle. If not, then we'll do that next week. But I will be back. All right, I'm back. So let's get it on. Thank you, thank you. All right, creepy urban legends that turned out true.
To be true. I think we all are familiar with what urban legends are, and honestly, I think it's the only scary thing I haven't talked about on this channel. I've done cryptids, I've done mythical creatures, I've done serial killers, I've
How's it
done
going,
yokai,
Ropan?
which is just Japanese cryptids, but I've never touched on urban legends specifically until today. Starting the list strong, we have Charlie No Face, also known as Green Man. As the legend states,
Charlie No
4
Face.
teenagers were bored on a Friday evening. They were driving around Pennsylvania and decided to give themselves a scare. They pulled off the highway and drove into a tunnel that was known as Green Man's Tunnel, and they turned off all of the lights in the vehicle and waited. Not long after, they heard footsteps approaching the vehicle, and shortly after, they saw what could only be described as a man with no eyes, no nose, and a deformed mouth looking directly at them. The boys quickly turned on the vehicle and drove away as fast as they can, never to return. As I'm assuming you gathered from the title of this video, this urban legend was true, or at least had a kernel of truth in it. Let me explain. His name was Raymond Theodore Robinson, and he was a disfigured man from western Pennsylvania who became an urban legend due to his nighttime
Oh,
walking
shit.
habit. Robinson was
Oh no, is that him?
from
Let's
western
his
Pennsylvania
picture.
who became an urban legend.
Oh no. Yeah, that probably scare the shit out of some kid. You got a chance to learn about bell peppers? Lame, I know, but whatever. What? Bell peppers? Like, they're delicious. I heard there's like male and female ones, and like I forget, like one I think is better for cooking, I think. You saw this video a few nights ago, interesting stuff. I haven't seen this one. Looks like something from Wrong Turn. This poor man. He probably got intentionally like scared the shit out of these kids.
Due to his nighttime walking habit. Robinson was severely injured during an electrical accident during his childhood, and for that
Oh,
reason would
shit.
avoid going out during the day and would only go on walks and spend time outside at night to avoid being seen by others and causing, in his words, a panic. I'm going to quickly address the irony because although
Yeah, right? It is impressive how he gets around, for sure. I mean, like, that seems like a horrific accident to have as a kid, though, and then to end up looking like that. Like, that sucks.
he was trying to be considerate in more or less of an unfortunate manner because, you know,
Aw.
anybody's entitled to go outside. Like, he can enjoy life like everybody else. Doesn't matter how you look. But I find it kind of hilarious that he was trying to be so considerate that he would only go at night, but for that same reason, he just became an anomaly because people driving down the highway at night
No.
would see a man with no face and either be
Yeah.
terrified or not believe what they saw, and this happened so much that it literally caused an urban legend. Like, yeah,
This poor man, right? He's like trying to be like nice and not scare people to going out during the day, so he goes out at night. Oh, this poor man.
seeing a deformed guy is one thing, like, no worries. Yeah, we all exist, no worries. But to see something like that on the side of the road at night is a completely different story, and it's kind of hilarious.
I was just shorter in the stream. Oh, well, that's cool though. That is kind of interesting though. I mean, you know, like all food is interesting. Right? This poor fella. It is sad.
How that worked out. He became known locally as the Green Man or Charlie No Face and actually attracted curious tourists who heard the urban legend from neighboring cities. Unlike the legend, he does not live in a tunnel or chase people. He's actually a person that was well respected in his community and well liked by his family and neighbors.
Aw.
Charlie knew he was different and was trying to accommodate others by his appearance, which is honestly sad. And it's rather unfortunate how simply looking different can affect your life so deeply. This urban legend strikes me as the result of bullying, which is rather unfortunate. And Raymond honestly kind of seems like a G for trying to be so considerate, or maybe he just had extremely low self-esteem. But either way, this is the story of Charlie No Face and the truth behind it. Following that, we have an
He was just a nice guy, and then he became an urban legend. Oh gosh.
urban legend known as the body under the bed. The urban legend typically involves vacationing couples, newlyweds, or families at Disney, and the story goes something like this. These happy people that are on vacation will check into their hotel, they'll get their room key, they'll go in their hotel room, they'll drop off their bags, they'll notice an odd odor, but they are too excited because they're on vacation, they won't even care. They'll go enjoy a day, whatever they're doing, whether it be Disney or at Hawaiian vacation, whatever the case may be, and that night they will come back to their room, tired after a long long day, they don't even notice the smell because they're exhausted. They lay in their bed and go to sleep. They wake up in the middle of the night.
That's true. Yeah, like the freak shows were were pretty popular for a while. That is true. That is true.
Tossing and turning because their bed is so uncomfortable, and at this point the smell is becoming unbearable. They turn on the lights to investigate, and at that point they would be flipping over their mattress to see a decomposing body either in their mattress or below it. This urban legend once again sounds like a common campfire ghost story or something you tell your friends before they go on vacation. Check under the bed for bodies. But
Sounds like some H.H. Holmes type shit. Like he's like, oh, just go stick this here and I'll come back for it later.
unfortunately, this chilling tale, which has been confirmed in numerous newspaper reports, describes instances where hotels served as unknowing morgues for bodies decomposing in the mattresses.
Oh, God.
One specific incident in Atlantic City in 1999, guests slept on a mattress containing a body for an entire night. Similar confirmed cases have been reported in Colorado, Florida, Virginia, and other states, keeping the story alive of unsuspecting victims stumbling upon a gruesome crime scene in their own hotel room.
Oh
the
my
story is
God.
gruesome, gross, and scary, and the fact that this has happened more than once is crazy. I find this wild because if this happened once, I would say that this is grounds for urban legend slash, one of those crazy stories that just goes around. Like,
Yeah.
one time is enough for this. But the fact that this has happened consistently, maybe not consistently, but at least multiple times all across the country is pretty wild. It's
Right? That is terrifying. That is something that I would have never even thought about, but I ah, and to think Tim's worry was bed bugs. Now he's got to worry about bodies in the places he stays.
kind of like that Doofenshmirtz
I did not notice the smell. Right? That's true. Because it seems like everybody who's like smelled like a decomposing body, they always say like it has like a distinct smell, which I don't. I mean, even if you were out out all day on vacation, you came back exhausted. I don't know if that would be enough to like not notice it. You know?
meme. It's like, if I had a nickel for every time there was a body under my bed, I'd have two, which isn't a lot, but it's, you get it. But moving on. You know what? I'm just going to say it. As a kid, I did not like Phineas and Ferb. I know a lot of kids liked it. I don't even think it was a bad show. I just thought it was annoying. I didn't like it. Candace kind of bugged me. I didn't think Phineas and Ferb were that cool. I didn't like the art style. I'm going to just say it. Cancel me all you want. I didn't like Phineas and Ferb. Cancel me all you want. It's just
Fair
an opinion.
enough.
And if you're mad, here's a Doofenshmirtz impression. Because I did watch it. It was on TV. I just didn't like it. If I had a nickel for every time there was a... Yeah, I don't. Let's move on. This next urban legend is known as accidental self-defenestration. If you watched my video about cities with dark histories, you would be familiar with defenestrations. But if you're not familiar, it's essentially the act of throwing someone out the window. Apparently, there's a specific verb for that. Now, this urban legend is actually close to home as it's based in Canada, specifically Toronto, Canada. And the legend goes like this. During a meeting, a Canadian lawyer was showing off his office on the top of the TD Centre in Toronto, Ontario. This lawyer was demonstrating to a group of prospects how the building's windows were shatterproof. And to enthusiastically prove his point, this lawyer threw himself against the window. And fortunately, the glass did not break. He was right. But unfortunately, the window dislodged from the frame, making the lawyer fall 24 stories to his
shit.
death. I feel like this one may be more obscure, but I definitely remember hearing a story growing up about somebody testing the strength of a window only to die directly in front of the people they were showing their demonstration to. The craziest part about this urban
Can you imagine going to like witnessing this and just watching somebody just fucking yeet themselves out a window like that? I don't know what I would do. I just be like, oh shit.
legend is the fact that it's completely true. This
Yeah.
urban legend is really a
Dumb way to
story based
die.
on Gary Hoy. Gary Hoy was a Canadian lawyer known for his tragic accident that occurred on July 9th, 1993 at the TD Centre in Toronto, Ontario. And this is one of those rare instances where the urban legend, at least the stories that I've heard, are completely in line with the actual story. The accuracy of this folklore may simply be
Yeah, there's some like building codes that didn't meet the standard, as in like they shouldn't fall out. Oh my gosh.
because I actually just heard the story when I was younger and it was told to me in a urban legend type of way. But if you're not from Canada or not near the Toronto area, if you've heard a similar story, let me know how that story went out, because I feel like the further away you get
Oh
from
my
the
gosh.
actual place of the incident, more or less of a game of telephone happens. Like, I can imagine if there's people in Florida telling a similar story, but instead of a lawyer, it's a doctor. Instead of the 24th floor, it's the 50th floor. And instead of showing off to students, he's showing off to his patient. Who knows? But if you've heard a variant of this urban legend, I'd love to hear it. And now you know that it's actually true. When it comes to urban legends and folklore,
I haven't heard of like any of these. I guess I'm not too versed in like urban legends so much so I guess, but because I would say I haven't heard of like a lot of these
Or I think a lot of
or
people
any of
have
these.
one or two that they wish was real. I wish this creature was real. I wish this story was real. But this next entry is something that was very real, and I'm sure a lot of people wish it wasn't. That being the Bunny Man. The Bunny Man is an urban legend that
The Bunny
originates from
Man.
2 incidents in Fairfax County.
It's a furry. It's a furry.
Virginia in 1970, but these stories have
Oh, you've
spread
heard of
through
this
the
one?
entire United States. The urban legend varies drastically depending on who's telling the story, but most involve a man wearing a rabbit costume attacking people with an axe or hatchet. They say fact is scarier than fiction, and in this case, it definitely is. Instead of me telling one or two of the variations of the Bunny Man urban legend, I'm going to discuss the
You didn't know
two
either?
actual
I
police
haven't heard any
reports
of
that
these.
spawned the Bunny Man urban legend. The first incident was reported on the
That's true. Yeah, they're like there's definitely like some furries that look a little spoopy. Look a little questionable.
evening of October 19th, 1970. This incident was reported by U.S. Air Force Academy cadet Robert Bennett and his fiancée. At the time, they were visiting relatives on Guinea Road in Burke. Around midnight, while returning from a football game, they reportedly parked their car in a field on Guinea Road. They said they parked the car there to visit an uncle who lived across the street. As they returned from the football game and got back in their vehicle, while they were sitting in the front seat with the motor running, they noticed something moving behind the rear window. Moments later, the front passenger window was smashed, and there was a figure wearing all white standing near the broken window. Cadet Bennett instantly turned his car around in fear, and the man in all white screamed about trespassing. As the couple drove out of the field and into safety, they noticed that there was a hatchet laying on the floor of their car. This obviously is what smashed their window. The craziest part about this story is that when the police requested a description of the man, Cadet Bennett insisted that the man who smashed their window was wearing a full white suit with long bunny ears. Interestingly, the wife said that she didn't
He was a furry in a suit with an axe.
their window was wearing a full white suit with long bunny ears. Interestingly, the wife said that she didn't see bunny ears at all. She saw a tall white pointy hat, which could definitely
Well, that's that. That changes things.
be something, but they both saw a man in all white wielding
furries
an
are
axe. The
crazy.
second police report happened only 10 days later on October 29th, 1970. A construction
Definitely some
security
confusion,
worker, Paul
yeah.
Phillips, approached a man standing on the porch of an unfinished home, again on Guinea Road. Paul Phillips said that the man was wearing a black, gray, and white bunny costume. The man in the bunny costume began chopping the porch with a single-handed axe, saying,
Oh.
"You're trespassing. If you come any closer, I'll chop your head off." The security
Oh.
guard reasonably left after being threatened by a man with an axe and bunny costume. And of course, he contacted the police. But interestingly, in both of these incidents, both cases were closed due to lack of evidence. But in the following weeks, over 50 people contacted the police claiming they have seen Bunny Man, which is
That's a lot of people. 50 people calling about the bunny man, about the furry. That's a lot. That's a lot.
interesting to say the least. Keep in mind, these are the real accounts. The urban legends are more or less, oh, if you go to Bunny Man
thought that shit was
Bridge at
fake,
midnight,
yeah.
you'll see
I mean, because I mean, this is the 70s. Like, what cop is going to be like, yes, let me go look for a man in a bunny suit? You know, like, fair enough. Fair enough.
him, but during the 1970s, people did see him, and they almost died at his hands. I still think anybody who encountered the Bunny Man was pretty fortunate, at least because at that point, they didn't have Phineas and Ferb, so at least they weren't subjected to that torture. Okay, I'm kidding. It was a fine show. I just didn't think it was great. But if you did make it to this part of the video, comment who's Candace to confuse people who haven't made it this far yet. And with that, bros, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you so much for watching this video about urban legends that turned out to be true. If you like this video,
This is good though, because I had never heard of these. This is a good one. I like his channel. But bunny suit man though, that sounds crazy. That sounds a little crazy. Sounds a little crazy. All right. Let's watch our boy. He's gonna spend a night on the Queen Mary. Hopefully he doesn't get too scared. But we gotta watch our boy. Look up. the cops, the 70s were a wild time. Yeah, like that's what I mean though. Like, because I feel like in the 70s, people would just probably be like, like, okay. They probably just like roll their eyes and be like, all right, like these people are crazy. I know he gets himself so worked up. I'm very interested to see like how he's gonna handle this.
Queen Mary. On May the 27th, 1936, the Queen Mary departed from Southampton, embarking on a maiden voyage. She boasted 5 dining areas and lounges, 2 cocktail bars, swimming pools, a grand ballroom, a splash court, and even a small hospital. The Queen Mary had set a new benchmark in transatlantic travel. And before then, well, it was a couple of cruise ships, notably
Oh,
one
that sounds crazy,
called the
Daniel.
Titanic. And actually, she's a lot longer in.
I think this ship is so cool looking though. I think it's really pretty. And I've seen like some videos about it like here and there, and like I think this ship looks really cool. Yeah, the hippies and yeah, they probably just were like, oh yeah, the people, everybody's on drugs, seeing like a bunny costume.
Length than the Titanic was. It does bear a resemblance, especially the chimneys, doesn't it, a little bit? It is said to have one of the most haunted rooms in the world. No, I'm not going to stay in one of the most haunted rooms in the world, but I have booked myself in for a suite. So let's go check in.
Oh, he's gonna get a
explore
suite.
This amazing ship.
He didn't want to go for the haunted room. Dang.
Check out that doll. No, thank you. The enamel is coming off the bath. Doesn't look like this has been hoovered.
Oh no.
Painted it when it was dry, and they've obviously shut it. Oh yeah, look at that.
Right? It is maintained pretty well. Like obviously a lot of it's not going to be perfect, which I would expect just because, he's I mean like I think there's only so much that they can do before they have to like gut it, which I don't think that they should do. I think they just have to do the best they can.
Now, depending on who.
Wanker since he's a Brit. Hey, you know what? We love Tim on this channel though. This man he's very, very nice. He's very respectful.
Who you ask, this is also one of the most haunted ships
How's it going,
in the world.
Spike?
They go crazy for Halloween here. They do ghost tours on the Queen Mary. They also do tours where you can step back in time and visit all the unseen areas of the ship.
I think I watched like Paranormal Files. I think they came here.
We're just going to be exploring it together.
In the haunted room.
Hopefully a lot later when everyone's gone to bed.
Doing good. Nice. This looks so cool. Oh, he had crab cakes? Nice. Those are delicious.
Wow, listen to the
Well, he's not a ghost hunter. He just stays at hotels. So I can't. Oh, but we are gonna get to see a suite though, which I think is kind of cool.
That is so cool.
Right? They're definitely setting the mood.
In the suite, you will see 2 bottled waters. They're complimentary, Wi-Fi, Queen Mary, and anything additional you need to dial 0. Checkout time is at 11 o'clock in the morning. Okay.
Okay, brilliant. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so there's like what you were talking about.
I mean, this
Oh,
ship is
this
like
is
stepping
really
back in
pretty.
time. It's crazy. Look at the old lifts. Obviously, they're not in use anymore. Historical elevator.
Historical elevator.
Anyway, we'll explore the ship
That's
in a bit more
cool.
detail. First, let's go and check out my room. I'm M113.
Gosh, this is a
Honestly,
long ass
such a long
hallway.
hallway. Just looking down there, almost can see
Damn.
what looks like smoke. Your eyes can play tricks on you in here.
Right? It's very
I'm
classy.
staying in the King George suite. Let's go check it out. Now, obviously, this is a very old historical hotel, so the rooms are very dated. Okay, a little bit confused
supposed to be
because
in, like,
I
oh, that's
thought
crazy.
I booked a 1-bedroom suite. I clearly didn't actually.
I know, right? Like whenever you see stuff like this, and then like you compare to like new hotels and stuff, yeah, it's like so boring and sterile. I completely agree. Like there's just no like heart in them or like thought or I feel like a lot of it's just like copy and paste, which is like kind of sad to see.
Incidentally, I think I've booked
It's like missed opportunities.
3-bedroom suite. Obviously, you can tell just
shit.
by this room that this even opened up to even a bigger suite. I mean, there's only a latch on there. Can I actually undo that? Mums, if I... No, I can't get in there. This sofa has seen better days.
That's true.
It's a bit stained, to say the least. I get a weird vibe in this room. I don't think I want to really be sitting on that sofa watching the telly. By the way, so many of you have said, get a black light. Now, I've had this for a while, but I always forget to bring it with me. So we will check out any stainage a bit later on. The ship is like stepping back in time. Everything about it is still like it's back in the 30s, the 20s. The lights. Look at this. Look at the fan. I love how they do that. They keep bits of history in the rooms.
That is cool.
Obviously, no longer works, but that's what used to keep you cool.
This is true. Yeah, some things are better left unknown. Like sometimes you just don't want to know, or if you got to try and like make it make sense, then you probably don't want that answer either. You probably
Just
don't want to
looking out
know.
over Long Beach. Look, even the original windows are here. I bet they didn't have. Did they have curtains back then? They must have done. It's
They
really
probably
random that there
did.
is one lonely chair just there, and a cupboard. Oh, it's a wardrobe. God, the smells of the old wood is amazing.
Yeah,
So
public
there's a desk there
transportation. I
again.
think that'd be cool.
I love that desk. Look.
No, it is not that kind of chair. No, sir. No, it's it's not that kind of chair. This is a nice place.
So there's a desk there again. I love that desk. Look at that. Perfectly fitted, that chair.
Pax got jokes tonight.
Obviously, all this is original. It's where you put your pens.
It's not gonna help his case when we see the bathroom, and it's gonna tell us how many people can fit in the shower, though.
Maybe the ink. These mirrors come in. Bet they didn't have. Did they have phones back in those days? Obviously, they had to change all these from English to American. That
Whoever you
phone
well, that's like really kind of
old.
an interesting story,
Really
Daniel.
old. So I guess when that opened up, this was actually a really big stateroom, wasn't it? TV
Going
there,
to light up
air conditioning,
yeah,
thankfully.
he shouldn't.
Ah.
He really shouldn't do the black light on the bed. Oh, he didn't say anything about the chair. He just made a face, put in a little emote that implied.
Where the wine would have been.
Oh yeah, they definitely had it rough.
Don't know what that was for. So let's discover the rest of the suite. Where do I start? Let's start over here. Would this be minibar? Or no, just drawers? I love how they've kept the old furniture.
I do like that too.
Look at that postcard.
Take you home with you.
That light doesn't work. Hang on. Oh, it does. Wow. Look at the hairdryer.
Well, it works.
Mind you, that's pretty powerful. The sink's actually coming off the wall a little bit.
Oh no.
Yikes.
That's an interesting sink though.
There's another door here.
Oh.
What? Oh, you get into it from that way. Hang on. I don't think I want to have a bath. No, thank
Definitely looks
you.
a little dated.
Look at where the heater used to come out.
Oh.
The shower head has seen better days. That's not original, surely? Whoa, look at that!
Ooh.
They've kept... Do these work? They've kept the original taps.
That's pretty cool. Even if like you can't use them because they like updated the shower a little bit. That's cool though, because then you got to see what it was like.
Hot salt water.
I like the bathroom.
Hot fresh water, cold fresh water, and cold salt water. Wow, they didn't offer you a lot. I think that tap still works. Does it?
Oh, it does work.
Just look at that plug hole.
Well, it's seen better
All
days.
the enamel. Look at that. The enamel is coming off the bath big time. Bits of it are floating around. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to want to be having a bath. There's the flush. That is like a scene from a horror movie, that bathroom.
That does look like it's
Now,
seen better days.
I know
but
this is
it
an
is
old ship, but
it's history.
At least they could sort the enamel out on the bath. That does not look inviting whatsoever. Let's go and see what the other
Sweet
bathrooms
memories.
are like. Is that a photo or portrait? I can't tell. Of King George.
Oh, that's cool.
So we can get into the bedroom this way, or we can go around here. So actually, let's just. There was another door here. That's huge.
Wow.
Is there a light on in here?
A big like
That's what we
walk-in
call a
closet.
big dressing cupboard. Can easily get 10 people in there. So this is bedroom number 1.
Just so many questions. Yeah, I haven't seen a saltwater shower.
Love the photos.
Photos
Again,
are cool.
look at the old, where the heating used to come out. Or is that, I don't know, is that old or is that new?
Oh yeah.
The lights there, I think they're pretty old. I don't know whether that's emergency lighting or not. How old are these mirrors though? Look at it.
Oh.
Honestly, every time I open a door or a cupboard, I'm almost like getting a jump scare. Someone's going to jump out at me. Good old Armitage sink, a little chest of drawers, and a single bed. I mean, look, the wallpaper's coming off, and there's scuff marks and stains, which is a bit of a shame, actually. I think this is where the old heating used to come out. Just here. More drawers there, and another wardrobe.
Oh yeah, I definitely have a lot of respect for
Not my favourite room.
veterans in the military.
Oh, didn't notice this.
Oh,
We've got
that's
some
nice.
goodies. Makeup remover.
Definitely
a
need
shoe
that.
sponge. Shower cap.
It's a nice little
dental
basket
kit,
though.
and some shower gel. Right, let's walk.
I like it.
Oh,
Oh.
and turn the wrong lights off. How do I turn the right lights on? There we go. More little
That's
random
a lot of
wardrobes.
storage.
And here's the other bathroom.
Okay.
Is this one any better? A little bit.
It's a little bit better.
At least
Yeah,
the
yeah.
enamel is not coming off the bath on this one. Don't see that very often. Is that old soap from the 1930s? So I can have access into the living room this way. Wow, check this out.
Oh, this looks
is very
nice.
grand.
Well, this is fancy.
It's huge. Oh, see the light? That happened to me before when I've stayed in a room. The lights flash when I come in. Got a TV over here.
You know he's
God,
not
that's
sleeping
like
now.
ashes are in there.
I don't think they do that to you, bro.
Storage. I really didn't think it'd be this big.
I like this room is huge. I like it though. This is really nice. That bed looks pretty comfortable.
This stateroom is massive. Fairly
I like
comfy
it.
bed. I don't know what all that white stuff is on the bed. What's that? It's like someone's spilt some sugar. Oh, they do have a mattress encasement. Very surprised.
Waiting for the price. Yeah, I don't know.
And I didn't even ask for it.
I wonder
so
what.
that shows that there's obviously
I
been
don't know
a
if we're
problem
gonna
here
get a
before.
price or not.
It's such a shame to see.
Hopefully.
Though. Scuff marks. It's all chipped. Doesn't look like this has been hoovered in a while.
No dead bodies. Yep, we are doing
Yikes.
good.
Love the old drawers though.
How's it going,
My
cereal?
mum used to have a vase just like that. Branding's on point.
Good
Somewhere
branding.
to do your makeup. What's through here? There's a door.
Can you not open it? Oh, the closet.
Which didn't look like it was going to open. Because they've painted it And
Oh no. Yeah.
when it was drying, they've obviously shut it. Ooh.
More storage. Ooh, it's a nice size closet.
Everywhere.
What is that?
What's that about?
Yeah.
Loads of
It
cupboard
is
space.
fancy.
It's the room that keeps on giving. I've just found this room. This is a separate toilet. Just randomly on its
I
own.
am better than everyone in the world. Kiss my ass and suck my dick, everyone.
I am doing good. Also, the white stuff might be nut butter. No, I don't think it's nut butter.
Let's have
How's
a
it going,
quick
Soul
look
Eater?
with the black light. Nothing really that stands out. Don't know whether my camera picks it up, but you can definitely see some
Oh no!
some splatters there.
Oh no!
Yeah, he's staying on the Queen Mary.
That's about it. And I just checked the sofa and that was alright. Let's just check in the bedroom.
With walkways in between the
Turn
walls.
these
Oh,
lights
yeah,
off.
right?
I mean, I don't need this to see some of the marks on the carpet.
The castle one might have it because when he stays in that one in Wales, like the haunted castle in Wales, so like that one might be like have some cool shit like that.
Oh yeah, look at that. See, black light. See, no black light with black light. What could that be?
I don't know.
Gross.
I don't know.
There's loads of splatters on the wall, and even more concerning on that.
Right? Don't look.
On that, there's
Just don't look.
quite a lot. Could be
The
just
haunted Queen
fingerprints.
Mary.
So you are allowed to explore the ship at your own leisure if you're staying in the hotel. There's a map
Yeah, I wouldn't take a black light in any hotel. I think it's better to not know.
here, which is quite handy.
Some things are
I think
just
all the food places are on
better
one level,
left
but
alone.
the sun is just going down, so let's go first of all up top.
Yep, be
and check out the
oblivious.
sunset.
Before we check out the rest of the hotel, I just want to say a massive thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now more
We
than
got a
ever, our
sponsor for this
internet
one.
relevance has been rapidly increasing, from streaming our favourite shows to keeping in touch with our loved ones. And even our banking is mostly done online these
This is
days.
men
We'd
in
like
the
to think our
sea. Who
information
knows?
is
Yep.
safe, but as our
I-
online
I-
footprint
I
increases,
don't think we-
so
we
does the
wanna
need
know
for
the
proper
answer.
internet security. Surfshark is a VPN service that protects all your information by encrypting all the data that you send through the internet, keeping anyone unwanted from seeing it. Another great reason for using a VPN, content can be restricted based on what country you're in. With Surfshark, you can solve that problem by simply changing your location, and as you know, I like to travel a lot. You might be surprised how cheaper you can get
Yeah,
your
I
hotel
was saying
stay
that
just by
in
changing
that-
your location. Don't forget to use my link in the
That kind
description
of situation,
using the promo
yes,
code
ignorance is
WalkWithMeTim,
bliss.
or scan the QR code on screen
Yeah.
now, which will give you an extra 4 months for free. Don't forget, if you're not happy, you can get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thanks for Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Right, let's go exploring this amazing ship.
So spooky. I mean, the old music that's playing is just like setting the
Spoopy,
mood
it's cool.
for you being like back in the 30s. It's crazy. Hang on, we need to go upstairs, don't we?
They're having ghost orgies.
Gift shops. These ones are open. I'm at the
Ooh.
QE2.
How's it going, Mel?
There's a play area for kids. Oh, it's a. I was going to say, it's a playroom replica. But this
Oh,
is
it's
the
a
stuff of
playroom
nightmares
replica.
because check out that doll.
Oh, you know what? There's definitely some dolls that are like a little bit creepy. This one's not as bad. I've definitely seen creepier ones. This one's really not too bad.
No, thank you. I think if my little boy was playing in there, I'd have
Feels
to
like
pull
a
him
game. Yeah. Oh, I love this though. The ectoplasm everywhere.
out. Look at the sunset.
Oh, that's really
Isn't that
pretty.
beautiful?
It's going good. How are you doing?
Let's have my Titanic moment. Look at the winch. Look at that.
It sounds like it's really windy. It looks like it's really windy.
They used to have a
Ooh.
prison on board, and I don't know whether you can see that down there, but that's where they used to hold the prisoners.
Ah. They got a really good view.
The closest thing you're ever going to get to what it felt like to be on the
Going
Titanic.
all right, nice.
Just look at that down there.
That's cool.
Let's quickly go up to the sun deck to capture a little bit more of the sunset. I'm going to wait till everyone's in bed and then we'll have a proper look around the ship.
The whole night cheap. Yeah, $8 sounds pretty cheap.
Up here at the moment.
He stays at some pretty cheap ones that I want to watch.
At least it looks like they've redone the teak in the past. I love how there's loads of British telephone boxes on the.
I love this. I love, like, you can walk around like pretty far, I would say, like up out here. Like, that's kind of nice.
Ship.
If you sleep on those beds. Oh gosh. And they oh yeah, no, those, like, for these ships, yeah, they were huge. They were big. This is the Queen Mary.
It's taken me around about 10 minutes to walk along the ship.
That's pretty good. That's pretty cool. You can walk around like the whole outside like that.
Isolation ward. This is where the
FPS
hospital
map.
was. Every passenger crew member had to pass strict medical examinations before they were cleared to travel. So they would have been kept in here. It's like a prison, isn't it?
Got quarantined. Comfy.
Wow.
That's pretty cool though. Like a COD map, yeah.
The rope store.
The rope store.
Wow. Wow. So here it tells you the people who died on board.
Oh gosh.
And the reason why they died.
Heart failed. Oh.
Yikes, look at that.
Found dead in
Fall from
bunk.
the ship.
God.
The dates. The voyage they were taking and their names. Look at that. I just met a couple
of tons
down
of
here
oh
who
yeah.
Literally.
Yeah, the anchor
accidentally
probably
scared the bejesus out of them.
Probably is crazy,
They
crazy
scared
heavy.
Me, actually. But it's great that loads of people are just walking around exploring this amazing ship.
That's kind of cool that they let everybody kind of do like a free roam too, because, you know, I mean, not that like having a guided tour wouldn't be cool, but to kind of just let guests just roam around and then you can like find all the tidbits of history yourself. Like, I feel like that's cool.
And literally
They've
getting
done a bit
scared around every corner.
Yeah, that was a pretty big list. That's a pretty big list.
Oh, I don't think this is open. Oh, typical.
Sir Winston's hours.
That's a shame. And every cruise ship needs one. An area to play shuffleboard.
Yeah, like it's like not like a like, oh, like if you missed it, you missed it or something, you know, like they just, you know, if you stay there, then you can go walk around on it. I think that's pretty cool. You can kind of like go at your own pace too.
Wow, look at that.
Ooh.
All the old ships, navigation, equipment.
Oh, that's cool. I love seeing all this like historical stuff though. I just think it's fascinating.
Wow, look at this. It's crazy, all this, how it would work. I have no idea.
All the spooky things
So
are
we can't
supposedly.
get in there,
I'm
but
sure
I'll
there
see if I can
probably
get
is.
in there maybe tomorrow, but this is the swimming pool.
You appreciate being able
I
to
don't
see
know
it
why,
on
but
your
this
own.
swimming pool's
Yeah.
always freaked me out. It just looks really spooky.
that because he watched Ghost Ship or whatever the fuck that movie's called? Is that why it scares him?
A big drop off though from the slide, isn't there?
I love the
What's in there?
aesthetic of this. Is this like a phone booth? Or is it like a smoking room?
I guess this would have been phone booth, possibly. I just love walking around and exploring, and that's what is great about the ship, because they allow you just to do that. I mean, the time now is 1 in the morning. Literally everybody's in bed, so I've got the ship pretty much to myself. We'll check out breakfast in the morning. The most haunted room, we'll have a walk past there. And also in reception, there's a piano that...
Is he gonna like walk and then like walk really fast past it? Hopefully not.
apparently plays itself early in the morning. Let's go check it out.
Is he gonna scare himself? Don't get yourself worked up, man. It's okay.
B340, it's down here.
I love these
Look at
hallways.
that, ghost sightings, fainting spell. January the 28th, 2004, my family and I were touring the ship. When I reached the B deck, we turned into the starboard passageway, heading aft towards the main staircase. All of us felt the presence of someone following us. When we turned back, no one was there. We stopped moving between cabin B316 and B324. We asked what was wrong. She said she'd just seen the figure.
I feel like I would get
of a woman
lost
gliding
too.
over her right shoulder. She seemed to disappear into the wall.
Spoopy.
That's like here. I've just got chills when I read that.
It's okay, man. It's okay. I know he's getting chills from reading. Oh yeah, you know he's gonna be like it. He's already in his own head. Poor man. Poor dude. It'll be okay.
Getting paranoid now. I love these old historical lifts.
And it is. Oh,
Here it
nice.
is. It's said to be the most haunted room on the ship.
Well, that looks really pretty in there.
Can you actually stay in here or not? I don't think you can. Or can you?
He should. Oh God, yeah. I'm surprised like he hasn't ran into somebody that like startled him yet.
Third class nursery, look. Look at that photo. Amazing.
Oh,
Is that
that's
New
a
York?
good photo. That was a good
so
one.
I'm officially lost. It's got no carpet on these stairs.
Every group has a shaggy. Yeah. Except he's just a one man band here.
Can you hear that? Is that the wind? It's not the wind, it's the music playing in there. Wow, just look at the hallway.
He is
Just look
going
how
strong.
long
He is
it
going
is.
strong.
And I love how it dips
It looks like an
down
optical illusion.
and then goes back up.
That's cool.
Were they for service or
Like it.
something?
You want someone to appear out of
The walls are
nowhere.
breathing. As you walk around though, the smell of the wood. So this is the piano that sometimes plays itself. Right by reception. There's a bar here. Look.
I love the reception area though. It's gorgeous. It's very classy. Oh, they got a workout room.
So this is the gym. That's how it used to be. Look at that. It's weird.
I love how there's like so many tidbits of stuff that they were able to keep around. I love that. I feel like that like really gives them like that extra touch to it.
The modern stuff doesn't fit in with the rest of
To rebuild a trip.
the flooring. First class gymnasium offered the finest in modern exercise equipment. What do they look like to you? The second class gymnasium still looks good. Actually,
They
it
look
looks better
good.
than the first class. Is there a
True.
riding horse and weighing scale in the second class gymnasium? Crazy, right?
Oh yeah, like I saw these pictures when I watched the Titanic videos too. Like they had these.
That reminds me of PE back in school, climbing the wall.
It was the Carpathian, I believe, was the ship that came and rescued the Titanic survivors.
Look at these
Or
scale
it was like one of
models
them.
of the ship. Wow. Just look at that. That's
You know the
incredible.
Winchester Mystery House. Can you stay there? Because I mean, he stays
That's
at
where these
hotels.
lifts
He doesn't
work.
like go to haunted
let's check 'em
places. He,
out.
I mean, like he goes to
Carpet
haunted
flooring.
places, but that's not like they got to be like hotels and shit. You can
back
stay
to the
there. He
1930s,
might. I
lifts
honestly
were a
don't
pretty new
know.
thing.
Or if he has it, maybe he will.
So the fact they had them on a cruise ship was pretty amazing.
There's enough room on that door. Yeah.
What's going on up
At least
here?
I haven't seen that he
Some
stayed at the Winchester,
building
but that doesn't mean
work.
that he probably won't. I think he was just here because we've been watching the ones that he's been releasing from Vegas, so he was just here. I don't know how often he comes here.
The heck?
You know about the tour? Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the Winchester as far as like if it's like a
No way.
like a room you can rent there or what.
Look at this room.
I love this.
That is what you call a fireplace. It is really like being in a living museum.
This is cool.
Stepping back in time, walking around this ship. It's incredible. I'm currently on B deck. Don't like this at all.
He says, "I don't
doesn't
like
feel
this
as nice as the same level that I'm on, or the upper levels.
Oh, this poor man. He's like, no, I'm getting that nope vibe in here. Was built first based on what I saw. The Queen Mary came later. So was the Titanic first or the Lusitania? Oh, I don't know. I know there was like 3 that were the sister ships of the Titanic, but I don't know all the dates on them.
Feels a bit
Right, the elegance
grubby
is
down here.
top notch, 100%.
I'm sure that was someone walking through the employee door rather than that door just going on its own. No, I did try to see if I can get right down to the bottom of the ship that's no longer open. I'd love to go down there. I think they do like ghost tours down there and stuff like that.
Oh, that's what he should do. I'm sure that's what he needs right before he goes to bed. Just let him go on a ghost tour down the basement.
Has this all been redone recently? Because then the old wooden boarding is here.
Right, yeah, I don't think he'd sleep.
Turned into a red carpet now. I wonder why the carpet is so worn there. Maybe there was something there, I don't know, but it's really worn.
I love all the woodwork that they have everywhere. It looks really nice.
I managed to find my room. I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm going to head off to bed. We'll check out breakfast in the morning and we'll see if we can get on one of these historical tours. I know they get booked up really quickly, especially as it's coming towards Halloween, like mid to end of September, right the way up till Halloween. You'll find this place really busy, but I'm off to bed. I'll see you in the morning.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Morning. I didn't sleep too bad. I thought I may hear some bumps in the night, but I didn't, considering that this is one of the most haunted ships, or the most haunted ship in the world. However, the walls are paper thin. You can hear people walking down the hallway. You can hear people in the other suite. But apart from that, yeah, it was pretty quiet.
Good.
Let's go and find breakfast. Come on.
Right?
Ooh,
it's so pretty. Oh, we're gonna see the foods. Show us the foods. Ooh, this is nice.
Wow.
Oh, I love this room.
Okay, now I'm impressed.
Yeah.
Look how beautiful this room is.
Oh yeah, I love
It's
this
hard to
room.
believe you're in a ship. The fact they have not just one fireplace.
Look at that though. That is cool. Oh, I love that. That's amazing. That's
They
really
have
pretty.
2. They
Oh,
have
there's
3.
They have
of
3
them.
fireplaces in here.
I can smell coffee. Yeah, I was told they have a Starbucks.
You're too cautious of old ships. I mean, this ship doesn't go anywhere. It's like permanently docked, so I think you'll be fine. I don't know. I don't know. Haunted stuff doesn't bother me.
They do, look at this. Starbucks on the Queen Mary. Huh. It's got to be the oldest looking Starbucks.
Is this a Starbucks? This is how they all should look. Or Toxo tell you, I'm usually the scariest thing anywhere.
Can't get in there, unfortunately. Look at that as the sun is coming up.
Ancestors tell you not to fuck with it.
Trying to find where
shit.
breakfast is.
Does really
I'm
doesn't
getting
bother me.
completely lost.
I love this. Plus, it's like, this is history though. This is cool.
Trying to find where breakfast.
You know, like haunted or not, like this is cool. And this is like a lot of like really cool history. I love it. I love all the artwork everywhere too.
I'm getting completely lost. Wow, look at that.
Right over your head though. No, I'm just not. I don't. we're just not gonna say anything. I get it.
Honestly, it makes you feel like you're on Titanic. The tea room. Is this open? Oh, it is. This is a little bit more modern, isn't it?
I wonder what the. That must be like something that's getting put in. Maybe it looks really nice though.
Wow, look at these doors.
Oh, I love those doors. What is this? This looks like it's like in the works.
God, can you hear that? That's the air conditioning.
Like a Princess Diana bar. Yeah, right? Like this would be cool. I think this would be way cool. I grew up on the East Coast and I was lucky enough that I got to go to like colonial shit like as a kid for field trips and like I loved it. That's not on their site, do they? We're doing the case.
I think this is.
Oh, I wonder if like maybe they don't do it during the summer because there's no air conditioning. Maybe people would be like dying of heat in there. I don't know.
All getting redone. I don't think.
Storage village. It actually looks like it's getting renovated. That's what it looks like.
Yeah, so this is all getting redone, I think.
Yeah, I was gonna say like this looks like it's getting renovated.
I thought that was someone there because he has a mannequin.
You got them cheeks out. Yeah, this looks like they're doing. Sorry, they're doing something here.
I'm completely lost. I have no idea where I am now. Trying to find breakfast, and I've just stumbled into
He's
what
trying
looks
to
like it's
find
going to be a new
breakfast.
exhibit.
The man's just trying to eat his breakfast and he can't find it. Oh yeah, this is huge. This looks like a whole Princess Diana area. Oh, we found it.
Morning. Buffet's
Which giving back to the war.
$28.
Oh, really? That's
Let's,
cool.
Let's see what it's like.
You're not gonna
There's
chat me
nachos
some
for
racial trickery?
breakfast.
Fair
Like
enough.
that.
Hey man, you never know. There's some sensitive people out there in this world now. You know.
There's nachos for breakfast.
Breakfast
Like that.
nachos? Fuck yeah! You better get you some. Bacon.
Bacon looks good.
I don't know what that was.
So the buffet
Potatoes.
does look good, but for $28,
Eggs.
I'm not that hungry, so I think I'll just go for.
Bro, you just gotta eat the food. You just gotta eat it. Oh man, come on now. Sometimes you just gotta force it. you just gotta eat it.
So the buffet does look good, but for $28, I'm not that hungry, so I think I'll just go for $19, which is 2 eggs, sausage, bacon, crispy potatoes, and some toast. Does the breakfast buffet include coffee though? Because if it doesn't, I have to pay $5 for that. So mind you, it still works out a little bit cheaper. Wow, what a view of Long Beach. So how much did it cost to
pretty
spend
good.
one night here on the Queen Mary in one of those staterooms? Got the bill here. The room rate for that stateroom was $363.60.
Oh, okay. That's actually not that
Occupancy
bad.
tax was $44.32. The California State Tourism Assessment was 66 cents.
Those fucking California taxes are so stupid. That's so stupid. They just
Long
tax the
Beach
shit
Tourism
out of you.
Assessment was $10.23, and the historical preservation fee was $18.95, bringing the grand total, including other taxes, came to $437.07.
That actually doesn't seem so bad. I thought it was gonna be a lot more than that. Especially he stayed in a suite too, so yeah, compared to other places he's been, it's really not bad.
76 cents, which is actually pretty good. Let's talk about the room. It was very old,
Actually,
it was
it's
very
best.
dated, but those staterooms are supposed to be like that.
Yeah.
However, it would have been nice to maybe sort the bathtub out a little bit, maybe add some new, I don't know, coating on there so it's not all coming off in the bath when you're having one. I didn't have a bath last night. I decided to opt in for a shower, which to be honest wasn't much better. I didn't see any ghosts.
Yeah, I honestly don't really feel like that was a crazy price for staying in a suite and then, you know, getting the whole experience and everything. And I don't know, it really doesn't seem all that bad, especially compared to like some of the places he stayed.
Didn't hear anything, didn't feel anything. I love the fact
Yeah,
that
the
they let you
Shining
just walk
Hotel was
around
outrageous.
here and explore at your own pace. And if you want my advice, if you ever do come and stay on this ship, sometimes it can get really busy. It's best to do it kind of late night or early morning when everybody else is in bed. Obviously, the lower portions of the ship are all kind of left for the ghost tours, the swimming pool area, and the most haunted room, which you can actually
Oh yeah, I'm sure, like, you know, you're gonna have like your peak season and the price is gonna change, so he probably went at a perfect time.
stay in. Have you stayed here? Do tell me in the comments.
That was good though. I feel like he and you know what? He did great. He didn't scare himself. It seems like the Clown Motel might be the only one that he maybe sleeps in his car. The poor man. The poor man. But I think he did great. This was good. I love his videos though. I think all his videos are really good. I enjoy them. Oh yeah, the Cloud Motel I think was just a little bit too much for him, unfortunately. I think he just he was not feeling it. Right? I didn't really get spooky. Well, I mean, I didn't get spooky vibes in the Clown Motel either, but like it definitely scared him a little bit though. But yeah, he did great though. He did great. Nobody come for you. They're gonna have to deal with you. Okay, fair. Fair enough. Clown Hotel sounds nightmare fuel. I mean, I think what scared him more was that it was next to a graveyard that had like it was like I think it was like a coal mine or something that was there too, and I think that the cemetery next to the parking lot, I think that scared him more than anything. And then I don't think the guy telling all the stories helped any though. I think that scared him. I think that scared him more than anything. Clown hotel would kill you. You're scared. I mean, there's clowns everywhere, and all the rooms have clowns in them. Like it was like it was. I would say if you were scared of clowns, then that would probably make you a little bit uncomfortable. But he did great on this one because I mean he definitely seemed like he got a little freaked out in some places, but overall I think he did really good. I think he did really good. I was proud of him. I was proud of him. You for sure have a heart attack from Clown Hotel. Clowns don't really bother me. I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm just a little I'm probably just a little too dead inside for anything to like really like take an effect on me. So there's not a whole lot of stuff that I'm just like, oh, like that's scary. I'm just like, oh, cool. That's that's a me problem though. Like I enjoy playing horror games and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I did. I was Key Miller did send me a horror game that I should probably try out. Play it on stream. It's called the night shift. I think it's called that. I think you work at like a motel or something, and I think it's haunted or something. From what I read from the. Hold on. Let me. Can pull it up and actually like read what it says instead of like guessing. Uh, I don't know where it is because like I got sent like 5 games, like all like in the same day. I got this Triart. It's like a figurine shop simulator. 'Cause I think I meet that. Yeah, okay, it's called Nightmare Shift, and it says they say the walls have ears, but what if the walls have eyes, watching, waiting, seeing everything you do? Take night shifts at a remote motel, handle unsettling guests, and navigate eerie events. Experience Emma's unnerving apartment life. Feel the unease of being watched and question what's real as the line between reality and nightmare blurs. Emma's world. Step into Emma's life. So I'll redeem it and we could play it. That is released July 15th. So it was released a couple days ago. Right? It sounds interesting. I don't know if I'm just looking at my emails. So I'll have to go to the Keymailer site and see what it says if there's like a trailer I can watch. Or if maybe there's one on YouTube. Let's see. Doesn't look like it. I thought maybe they'd have, but it might be on their site though, so love a good motel mystery vibe, right? Like it kind of seems like those kind of like I was like, this actually sounds pretty cool. It sounds pretty legit. Or it has like potential. All right, guys, it's that time. Thank you for hanging out. During business hour, then your anxiety goes, bro. Oh no. Have a good night, GB. Let's see. Light is on. I'm gonna read Light. They're making nail sets. They're very talented. Now we're gonna go raid Light. Go in there and say hello. I don't know what else. I promise I'll have a raid message one day. One of these days I will have one. But just go in there and say hello. Give them a follow. They're nice. They're good people. But alright guys, have a good night. I will see you Tuesday.